They ain't like a pound for pound, 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 pound for pound. Do it for my mama, do it for my father. Family affair, a whole family.
Back at it again, baby. Burgertron. Right, it's slow for me. I'm gonna get too quiet to this.
All right, I went over the rules. I want you to protect yourself at all times, and what I say you must obey. Good luck.
Oh, good work. Good shot. Okay, let's reset. Switch stance. Okay, it's not working. It's not working. Switch southpaw. Okay, focus, focus. Big, deep breaths. Big, deep breaths. Calm yourself down. Calm your...
Let's go.
you're letting back into the fight that round. I need you to...
Let's do it.
What are you doing? You switched off completely. Get your mind back on the job.
Let's do it.
Switch starts, that's it. What we do in the gym. You know you can do it in the gym. Be confident. That's it. Nice and sweet. Stay that way now. That's it. Good work. Okay, it's not working. It's not working. Switch southpaw. Okay, let's reset. Switch stance.
Fine.
Mate, what are you doing? Come on, switch on. Switch on. You've been coasting.
Do your business.
going out. Come on, you're better than that. You've done all your work all the way through cap.
Let's fight.
Very good attack. Start doubling the jabber.
Dolphins, stingrays, whales, oh my, and throw some boxers in there as well. We're underwater at the Atlantis. Alongside me, former world champion Johnny and it's the king, Sugar Ray Robinson, one of the most skilled boxers to ever lace up the gloves, inducted into the International Boxing Hall of Fame in 1990, and he fights out of Harlem, New York.
Oh, pure bad blood. I mean, he's fucking, he was honest.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. In the red corner, from Bolton, England.
One of the hottest tickets around. We waited a long time, and now we've got this fight. They won't give us a second to catch our breath. That's straight hurting. There was so much hype surrounding this match, I wonder if it can actually live up to the hype.
You have certain fighters that are born for this, that are made for the big crowd. And look in that corner right there, that is that fighter right there. They have elevated, lifted, it's like they're not touching the ground. This is what they were born for.
Nice counter shot. willing to go where the other fighter won't. Catch and shoot. And they figure out the combination to this save.
Skill for skill, tap for tap, just like a match made in heaven.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. The straight right just misses. That counter punch caught him clean. Perfect counter shot. How about that time counter shot?
The Bergatron.
1, 2, 3.
Bergatron. Bergatron.
Let's talk about Robinson in that last round. Is there any way back into this fight after the beating he has taken?
You had everything,
And there's the bell for round 2. Let's see if they can shake off the cobwebs after a disastrous last round.
2 knockdowns in that last round. There'll be sheer panic in that corner. What do? Do they throw the towel in? Do they let him come back out again? Because they know their fighter is like a lamb to the slaughter.
This fighter embodies the cardinal rule of boxing. Hit and don't hold that thought. Sugar Ray Robinson just got rocked. Didn't wait long to get back in and get engaged.
Defense, defense, defense is everything because they got shot once. They know they can get caught again. So for now, just defense. Work on defense, blocking and stopping and shooting.
Good shot.
Well done with that counter shot.
Now the punishment comes.
I can't believe we're only halfway through the round.
Lucky that didn't register.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Now
Lucky
this fight will
that
say,
didn't
you know
register.
what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more action here.
I don't like that, cabrón.
Beautiful counter punch.
Throw you with the better keys,
Punches coming from every angle. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always
I
coming.
do that too, nigga.
They both want a highlight reel knockout.
I'm fighting with you too
You know
much,
the
nigga.
scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one.
Look at that.
Let's talk about Khan in that
Look
last round.
at that. Look at that, cabrón.
I've been in fights like that. When you
Look at the cabrón.
Let's get it started in round 3. After that last round, something has got to change.
Yeah.
This is one of those situations
I know.
you've just been hurt.
What about
Get
that
out
bum
there.
ass one?
Be smart, be sharp. Don't
Start
give
myself
him,
out
don't
on
get
that
suckered in. Make him fight your fight.
You
Hold
know,
him,
just
tie him
box
up
this
until
nigga.
the
You don't
head
like
clears
boxing.
again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's
I
going
don't
to pop
like
you
it.
off.
No me gusta, no me gusta.
That counter shot lands.
Look at that.
Both men step back for just a moment. Punch, counter punch. There's a counter shot. That uppercut's blocked.
Look at that.
And he fails to score with that left hook. These two are the perfect dance
Look
partners.
at that, mama.
So close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard
Look
night
at that,
tonight for the
cabrón.
judges.
Nice counter punch right up the middle. Every
Look
time
at
they
that.
throw a shot, they get counters.
No, I could just, I don't really have to do that. I could just
straight right just misses.
Pretty passionate there.
Gotta let your hands
Look
go a
at
little
that.
bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. Those counter punches have to hurt. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Let's talk about Khan in that
go.
last round. And a round that seemed like eternity for them finally comes to a close.
Wow, it's like
to switch back on.
Here we go to the fourth round.
Oh,
Safe to say that last
shit,
round was a
they gave
nightmare.
it to
Let's see if we can turn
him.
it around here.
that was
That's
a tough
really-
last round.
that's-
Now you've got to
that's
make sure
interesting.
he doesn't put it on him. That's what he's going to try and do. So tie
Okay.
him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into the
Interesting.
fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
Remember hit him with good shots?
Good counter punching. In the early rounds of a fight, you'll see two boxers feel each other out, test each other's
Very
power.
smart,
And I
much
think
smart
this
fighter.
boxer has decided I can walk through anything that lands.
What
he-
a gift.
what he
a
wants
gift
it to
if
be.
You have a chin where you know you can walk through anything and everything. When you let those
Well,
shots
he
go,
has- well,
and
he
it's just
really has
bouncing
his
off and
right
they're walking
hand.
you down, it's so demoralizing. It absolutely breaks your heart. What else can you do?
Oh, man, he really.
And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. This has been a very competitive round as we reach the midway point.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill, tap for tap. Now
That's
this
good,
fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
So much for boxing. This is a fight. Which one of these athletes is going to be the first to go down? And he scores with the counter. They have no respect for each other's punching power. Left uppercut doesn't score. Very close round with 10 seconds to go.
Okay. What's going on here? What's going on here? I was in a good spot just now. What happened? ¿Por qué la jodienda? Unexpected out of puñeta. Let's do this one more time. All right, let's do it, cabrón. Cabrón.
Raise your hand if you've got your Patty certification. Well, come on in. Let's watch some fights here at the Atlantis. Amir Khan. And this one has all of... These two fighters promised us an offensive show. Let's see if they deliver. They both want the knockout. They are not going to let this one go to the judges. That uppercut digging to the body. There was so much hype surrounding this match, I wonder if it can actually live up to the hype.
Can you imagine walking into this, Todd? Walking into an arena with such noise, people chanting your name. You can't even hear your cornerman whispering in your ear. I've been in situations like that where it can be terrorizing if you haven't got your wits about you.
Those counter punches have to hurt. Good fight so far. Both of these fighters have had their moments.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I gotta respect both of them more than happy.
It's bombs away. These punches coming from every angle. Who's willing to go where the other fighter won't? That counter shot lands. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Let's talk about Khan in that last round. Here we go for round two. Not the start that they wanted, but let's see what they can do in this round.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you, and that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. Typical outside fighter, as you know, focuses on defense, stick and move, stick and move.
These are my kind of fighters, boxing on the edge of the ring, using the jab, using the footwork, moving left to right. It's like a bull in a matador.
He threw a punch and just got countered. That's another scoring shot. Nice exchanges from both men in this round.
Skill for skill, tap for tap, just like a match made in heaven.
Do you believe what we're seeing? When you're fighting a counterpuncher, the feint can be such a good weapon. Pretend you're going to punch, make the counterpuncher throw a punch, and then you counter them.
Counterpunch is my favorite kind of fighter. A good counterpuncher, they're the people that make the history of our sport.
Nice counter shot. The perfect counter lands. Good counter. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Let's talk about Khan in that.
All right.
There's the bell to start round three. Coming off a very tough round. Let's see what they do here.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
That left hook missed. Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. And that right jab just misses. How about that time counter shot? Halfway through the round, I'm not sure who's winning it.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Got him there. Good counter punch. And he misses with that straight left. Nice counter punch right up the middle. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Khan in that last round. Well, we're entering desperation mode here. Gonna need a knockout.
Needs a knockout.
There's the bell for round 4. So the fight will continue. How do they turn things around?
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab. Rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
How much confidence do you build when your opponents hit you with their best shot and you walk right through?
Todd, you know what? Sometimes when I've done in the ring with fights like that and you punch them, you just want to run. You want that spaceship to come and lift you out of there because you think, what the hell am I going to do now?
Beautiful counter punch. Caught him. Good defense on that left hook. Beautiful counter shot. Back and forth they go in this round. The momentum continues to shift.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
Stamina is so important for these two fighters because it allows them to use their skills throughout the match. It can all come down to who's in better shape.
Now this is about desire. This is about character. This is about want.
Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. Nice counter. Punch, counter punch. And just as quickly as the action slows down, it heats back up. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Let's talk about Khan in that last round. Time for the 5th round. They've got all the momentum on their side after that last round. Let's see what they do here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Perfect counter shot. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Just when you think they're going to have a lull in the action, we get it heated back up. You'd like to see someone use a jab here to establish a boxing presence, but no, they just want to fight. There's a counter shot. We're at the halfway point, and both of these fighters know the round is still up for grabs.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, so I got to respect both of them. More than happy.
Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. Well, Johnny, you know, in the lightweight division, they've got fast hands, so get ready to see some lightning.
Sometimes when you get in there with someone that's so powerful, you can't think him. You've just got to be smarter than him. You've got to be like a little Fagan and pickpocket him.
This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. talk about Khan in that last round. Well, we know they've got the advantage so far, but how does this match get turned around? And there's the bell to start round 6. Well, there's no doubt about who won that last round. Let's see what he has for us here in the next one.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Unlucky to miss with that jab. Walk away from each other and then run right back into trouble. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more action here. Well, you know, in this division, we're going to see a lot of combinations, a lot of counter punching.
That power might be the do or die. That power might be the equalizer.
Both fighters landing in these exchanges, Judge is going to have a tough job.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
He's going to loosen things up here. Let's see how he does with this fancy footwork. Both men step back for just a moment. Punch scores. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Khan in that last round. He is down big time on the score.
Well, sometimes it can be the...
Here comes round 7.
Esto es jugando el juego, estamos segundo.
Now he knows he's been hurt. He's going to come out and put the pressure on. He's going to throw the kitchen sink at you. You've got to be ready for that. Don't fight fire with fire. Hold him off. Be smart because he's going to try and put you under pressure. He knows your legs have gone. He knows your head's not cleared. Be sharp.
As we enter the final frames of this bout, Johnny, what have we seen so far?
What a gift. What a gift it is to have a chin where you know you can walk through anything and everything. When you let those shots go and it's just bouncing off and they're walking you down, it's so demoralizing. It absolutely breaks your heart. What else can you do?
See a jab from these two. What a round so far as we've reached the halfway point.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
Well done with that counter shot. That left-handed jab doesn't quite score. The old adage is, no matter how much speed you've got, timing beats speed.
Having so much speed, what happens to your opponent is you get cut to ribbons, and that's where the referee has to jump in and stop the fight. And you know this is going to happen, so you rush your work. You think, I've got to get him inside close round.
This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Talk about Khan. And there's the bell for round 8. Coming off that fantastic last round. Let's see if he can keep his momentum going.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Good-looking hook, but it was blocked. They both want a highlight reel knockout. counterpunch caught him clean. Endurance is becoming a factor. You can see this fighter having a hard time getting out of the way of the punches, and they're not throwing as many on their own.
What can they change? Can they slow the pace down? Can they hope to knock them out early? What can they do? They've got to concentrate and relax. Because you know what you can do in the gym, you can do it in a fight. They've got to relax.
Halfway through the round, and I don't know who's got the advantage. Great stuff.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I got to respect both of them. More than happy.
Well, they're going deep into the gas tank on this round. That uppercut does not score. They blocked that right hook. You know the scorecards are... Did you see that?
There we go.
And he can't
Fight
make the
over.
count. That's it. Juan Manuel Marquez
go.
has been stopped.
Burger time.
Not many people would have predicted it, but we've got a knockout victory.
Close fight. Good night, everyone. It's Douglas Burger Song.